All right, thank you, Sylvia. So there's a lot to go over after yesterday's historic midterm elections. Millions of people across the country went out to the polls to make their voices heard, not just in Georgia, as you were hearing there, but like always, not every race had the results everyone was expecting. So Pat Brady, former chairman of the Illinois Republican Party, and Tom Serafin, political analyst with Serafin and Associates, are back here in the studio. Kind of going to do a lightning round here so that we can hit a lot of different things. So we're going to answer pretty quickly, and I want to go over a lot of things. So let's start there in Georgia. The governor's race, pretty wide margin there, but the Senate race so close. What's going on?
That was expected to be close, and Brian Kemp, the governor, couldn't drag Herschel Walker over the line. Herschel Walker, not a super strong candidate, and Warnock, the sitting senator, so nothing that was perfectly predictable.
It's runoff just like last time, and the runoff is December 9th, so they're getting to it right away.
Yeah, they split tickets, and it couldn't get Stacey Abrams over the line, which she helped Joe Biden get in the office.
Right. But, you know, she's been all over the country talking about the fact that she thought she lost that election, and then we had the voting rights issues inside of Georgia, but a record turnout in Georgia. Big time race. I think it's great for the voters down there. It's good to be on the center stage in the country.
Yeah. Let me throw out another name. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. What's your take on what happened there?
Former press secretary to Donald Trump. Her dad was governor there. She did a heck of a job. She's a great candidate. We'll see what she could do as governor.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go on down the list. Virginia. This was a big race, Virginia Senate District 2. So you had Elaine Luria, who was on the committee for January 6th. Do you think that is the reason why she will not be going back to Washington?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And Miami-Dade flips to red.
Well, you know, a lot of people have been moving to Florida over the last 3 years, the COVID thing and everything else. I mean, I think 6% of Manhattan, exited New York in the last 2 years, moved down to Florida. So the demographics have changed down there. DeSantis won 60-40. And as you mentioned, Dade, and that Republican push down there, he's big. He's doing a good job. People love him in that part of the world. And Donald Trump is from there.
Plus,
and Ron DeSantis is going to be the guy.
A lot of Cubans,
yeah.
New immigrants off the boat that tend to vote Republican.
So you mentioned Donald Trump. Let's talk about the Trump effect. How do you think it played out last night?
Disaster. The candidates he recruited and got on the ballot have been an absolute disaster for the Republicans. But for Trump, Republicans would have had a red wave. We would have won offices more easily. The Republican Party needs to wake up and kind of put an end to Trumpism, or we're not going to do well.
So that's your takeaway for the Republican Party. What's your takeaway for the Democratic Party?
I thought the strategy was perfect for the January 6th committee, stretching it all out and starting really the big push post-Labor Day. As long as Donald Trump was on the front pages, it drove Democratic turnout. And yesterday, that was the difference. I think 12 days ago, if the election were held, the results might have been more different for Republicans. But in this last week and a half, when democracy and abortion, and then Donald Trump showing up all over the place, a few days before the election with his rallies, that just drove Democratic turnout. Republicans turned out big, but Democrats turned out bigger.
Okay, so in Maryland, some history was made there. This was a state where you had a moderate governor, and now you have and now you have the first black governor who will be going into office. Tell me what you think worked there, and why the change, and what's your take on what happened there?
They focus more on policy, I think. Maryland's been a state that's more into policy than it is into politics, and I think that's exactly what happened there. They did have Michael Steele was the first African-American lieutenant governor some 10, 15 years ago. So Maryland's got a history of just voting on good people.
Yeah, D.C. media market, there was a lot of national impact in that particular race, pushed a lot of voters.
National impact. We're already talking about what comes next. Do you think we will see former President Trump actually declare after what happened last night, as he said he might next week?
Yeah, but he's had a slew of legal problems. He's proven to be a huge drag on the Republican ticket. And hopefully the Republicans wake up and realize that hitching your wagon to Trump is not going to be good for us at the end of the day.
And likewise, do you think Biden will say he will not run?
I think President Joe Biden won't run. everybody inside that White House wants him to run because that's power for another 4 years. So it's just inevitable there's going to be another Democratic candidate out there. The big Super Bowl race here in Illinois, though, is the mayor of Chicago. And everybody's going to be filing their petitions by the 28th of November. The end of this month, we're going to know who's running. And that's
Tom and I are the
big
only two
game.
that aren't running.
Well, we appreciate you being here with
Oh, yeah,
us while you're
we'll
not
just make
on
our
the
announcement that
ballot.
we're both not running, no matter what you want us to do.
Thank you for being here.
I want to be divorced.
That's right.
I run.
All right, everybody.